Hey, what's going on? It's Matt. It is time to unbox this month's BattlBox. Now, I often joke that I am the last person to get these boxes. I think it's verified that I do. I was making a joke last night with somebody else who does these unboxings on YouTube, and he was gone on vacation. And, you know, he does get his box earlier than mine just because he has a partnership with BattlBox. But I think I am the last person to get this box, which it's kind of comical. So, you know, I do my unboxings very differently than most people. I give you my take on it. I don't go off the card. If you're not familiar with BattlBox, check them out. I'll put a link in the description below. But just to top line it, they are survival and tactical gear. They are a subscription box that comes out on a monthly basis. And they have 4 different levels, anywhere down from, I think, the $50 level all the way up to, or maybe the 25, all the way up to 150, which is what I get, which is also known as the Knife of the Month Club. Now, being that I am the last person on the planet to get these things, I already know what's in this box. And this month's box is the owner-operated box. Owner-operated, it is the month of the 4th of July. Obviously, that date has passed. But these are all companies in this particular box that are veteran-owned companies. Now, before I even get into everything that's in here, because I've seen everything else, I do have a pretty big, not a big gripe, but a pretty big question for BattlBox. There is a owner-operated, veteran-owned company that is based in Savannah, Georgia called 9 Line Apparel. I happen to be a big fan of their shirts. They're extremely comfortable. In fact, I'm going to put a link to those guys down below in the comment section as well. And they're not in this box. And BattlBox is like right around the corner from them. So I don't know if there's some sort of disconnect, or maybe those guys don't get along, or maybe they couldn't work out a deal, or maybe there's a box coming out later with 9 Line Apparel in it. But they're a great company. And the reason why I bring up 9 Line is because, I'll just jump into the box. We got a morale patch baseball cap. And I forgot what company does this, but it's not a 9 Line product. And because it is basically clothing, kind of what I thought they would have done with a really, really local company. But to each his own. Now, just to be candid with you, I'm looking at this hat right now. It seems like a quality hat. There are 2 versions of the hat that came out. There are the 2 flag, which is what I have. This is hook and loop right here, so you can put a morale patch. I don't wear camo because, one, I never served in the military, though I support pretty much a lot that they do. I volunteer for the USO and everything, but I just don't wear multi-cam stuff. I wear a digital camo, because you guys have seen that, because I like the way that it looks, but it's never in an OD. But this is still a good-looking hat. I'm losing my voice. So that is the first thing that I see on top of this box. That we'll leave for last. Leave that for last. Okay. This is coffee mug, and it is a mighty fine coffee mug. This is from Black Rifle Coffee Company. The weight of this mug is fantastic. Coffee or die. I do drink coffee. I'm more of an energy drink guy. I'm trying to get away from that because at my age, you never know. So, but this is a great mug. It has a lot of weight to it. I am a big tea drinker, so this will be great. So I appreciate this, and I'm actually stoked that we got this. Now, we also got something else from Black Rifle Coffee Company, and that is their coffee. And this is something that I've never tried before. This is the Just Black. It's supposedly pretty good coffee, but, you know, I think the whole, like I said, the whole premise of this box is veteran-owned companies. A lot of these veteran-owned companies actually give some of their revenue back to veteran-owned organizations. In fact, all of them do, and that's what makes them special. And so, you know, if you can't serve our country, if you can't. I don't know where I'm going with this, but, you know, it's great that these companies do these things. And so I'll tell you why I'm so tired in a minute. You'll laugh at it because I'm exhausted. So next up is the BattlBox cigar. This is WarFighter Tobacco. I quit smoking a couple of years ago. Cigars are obviously different, and I have been known to have a cigar from time to time, though it is super rare. It actually smells fantastic, so I probably will crack this open one day, probably sometime soon. We have a Clear Lake tournament that we'll be all camping out for in August, and I'll probably smoke this with the boys. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, really don't smoke. This is Strike Force Energy. Now, I just mentioned that I drink a lot of energy drinks, and I'm trying to get away from them and go to straight caffeine. I will try these out. They're supposedly pretty tasty, and I think what's unique about these, and there's 4 different flavors. There's orange, grape, no flavor, probably the original flavor, and then lemon. The cool thing about these particular packets is that, you know, most of the time when you do any kind of drink mix, it's in a powdered form. These are liquid. So I'm really curious, because I think it's a better idea, because sometimes the powder gets all over the place, so it's messy. But 2, sometimes it just really doesn't mix well into a cup or a container. So I'm actually pretty stoked to try these things. I might, if I like them, I probably would buy more of them and keep them on the kayak and keep them out there for when, you know, I don't want to carry, you know, an extra can of Monster or a bigger, you know, Nalgene bottle of something else. So I will do that. This is oil and lubricant, and this is primarily for guns, and I don't shoot. So I'm probably going to get into that sooner or later. I've been curious about firearms and shooting and all that stuff for a really long time, so hopefully, not hopefully, but maybe I will kind of dive into it. But this stuff is supposed to be really, really great. I am curious on one thing. I wonder if this would work on ball bearings in a fishing reel. I'm not going to just try it out randomly. I have an old reel, and I'm going to read a lot into this to see if it's applicable in that manner. But, you know, I'll always take more oil reel. Man, I'm losing my voice. Doc Spartan. This stuff is been given in another box. It does really smell good. People have been talking about how good it smells. This is basically an ointment that can go over cuts, bruises, scrapes, tattoos. If you just got a new tattoo, it's supposed to have a healing ingredient in it, and it's got eucalyptus, and that's probably why it smells so fantastic. But it's a veteran-owned company, you know, and that's what the theme of this box is. And, you know, other guys that have done these reviews have said, hey, this is not a tactical or survival box. I wholeheartedly agree with that. And, you know, at the end of the day, the value of this box is about $400. You pay $160 after everything is said and done with shipping. And the value with just the stuff that I've kind of touched upon right now is really not there. The coffee mug is something that I really do greatly appreciate in the coffee. I'll try the coffee out, of course. The hat, but now we're going to kind of get to the bulk of the box. I saw this. This is Range 15. It's supposed to be a comedy. I didn't serve in the military. I came from a military family, but I didn't serve. I probably won't get a lot of the jokes in here. I'm still going to watch it, though, because apparently it's supposed to be entertaining. I'll let you know. I probably won't do a review on it, but I'll let you know. And then here comes one of the big items that everybody's been talking about, and which I'm super excited to get in this month. This is a Rockwell watch, and it is a special edition Raider project. And the Raider project, from what I understand and just kind of top line it, is a project that helps get people home from overseas, which honestly, I think is a great cause. So this is the Rockwell Coliseum. It is a large-faced watch. It's valued at $150 in this box. I looked it up on Amazon. Their non-special edition watches range from 80 to 130. So if this is a special or limited edition, I get why it's 150. Now, oddly enough, I've sold 6 watches this year. And because I've mentioned over and over again that I'm trying to simplify my life. So do I need another watch? No. Do I appreciate it? Yes. Will I give this one away? Probably not. The band is a little bit too thin for my liking. This is my everyday watch these days. It is a G-Shock. It is a JDM model, and it's the Mudmaster. So it's all black, and it's, like I said, it's the Japanese model, which is really cool because I wanted all black. But this has everything I need on it. In a side-by-side comparison, you can see the faces are about the same. The height is, the G-Shock obviously is bigger, but why I really like the G-Shock is because the band is bigger, as you can see. So this is a lightweight watch. It has simple functionality on it from everything that I've read and looked at it on. So I'll keep it. Maybe it'll just be something I throw in every once in a while, but who knows? And then last part of this box is the Knife of the Month Club. And the reviews that I saw and everybody that's been talking about this, most people are convinced now that this is not meant to be a knife. And I agree with them. This is from a company called Skallywag's. Obviously, veteran owned and operated. It is what most people thought was a dagger. And to be honest with you, it looks like a dagger. But the reason why this isn't a dagger is because this isn't sharp. Neither of them are. I was under the impression that one side was, but this really we are starting to think and believe is more of a spiking tool. And now it can be used as a weapon, obviously. I typically don't carry a knife because of protection. I carry it more for everyday just kind of tasks. So, but it's a good looking knife, or it's a good looking spike, I should say. The value on this is like $150. I'm not really sure that I would ever pay $150 for a spike. I might profile one of these sides. State of California does not allow you to have 2 profiled sides on a blade. So, but like I said, I'm running my finger over this right now, and neither side is sharpened, but the tip, boy, that is really, really kind of pointy. So, you would hold it like this. You could definitely kill somebody or hurt somebody. But it's really, I think, to kind of stab and kind of get into things. I probably would bring this on a camping trip if there was hard ground and I was throwing up a tent and I needed to use tent stakes to break through hard ground, so I could see the application there. But that's this month's BattlBox. Now, it's not survival and it's not tactical this month. It serves a purpose to kind of highlight veteran-owned companies. Like I said, they left out my favorite veteran-owned company, Nine Line Apparel, but that's okay. So I have lost actual sleep over the little Yeti drink competition I did last night. So I'm going to redo that again. I'm going to redo the Yeti competition. Yeti should not have lost in such an epic fashion. I'm going to throw the lids on it. I'm going to do a whole nother video, and I'm going to just do it a little bit different and see who comes out on top. Hey, but that's a different time. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, these are not a typical unboxing video. I kind of hosed through them real quickly. Give this video a big like. Check out the other videos. There's a link right here to the July giveaway if you fish. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Thanks.